the crack of dawn, and dozens of people are getting ready to immerse themselves in icy, cold water.
I love coming for the sunrise because I normally come for a swim anyway, and do the ice baths. I think you do get addicted to it. You get that feeling for the rest of the day. You have lots of energy and you just feel good.
Getting in the ice for me is such a mental thing. It's taught me that I am in control of my thoughts.
I mean, why do they come back for more?
Yeah,
Which is what's in my head.
Good question. So there's both physiological and psychological benefits, and it's really more about the psychological benefits that we get here, which is the community and connection. You get a rush of dopamine and serotonin when you jump out of the bath. Woo!
The fast-growing trend of cold water immersion has been pioneered by Dutch entrepreneur Wim Hof. He's known as the Iceman and has become such a phenomenon that next month he's coming to Australia on what no doubt his sponsors hope will be a sellout event.
Go down, go down, go down. There you are. Hey, man.
Woo! This is the Wim Hof method.
So the Wim Hof method that's popular at the moment, it's somewhat about the cold water immersion, but a lot of it is about using breathing work and mind control to overcome that initial stress as well.
This is taking one for the team to the next level. The ice bath phenomenon has become worldwide, and I've decided to find out what it's like for myself. Deb Sarah is one of many who've been inspired by Wim Hof's method.
When I was 21, I was hit by a car and I never knew if I'd walk again after that. I tried many different interventions to try and rebuild my strength, become physically and mentally resilient again. And finding breath work and ice baths helped me to do that.
Deb begins each session with breath work.
In, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Other first-timers like me are also on edge.
I'm a bit nervous, I'm a bit reluctant, but I believe if I don't just throw myself in there, then it's the fear of backing out, so I'm just going to dive on in.
When it comes to my time for the ice bath, nerves set in.
So when you first enter a cold bath or ice water, the body goes through something called a cold shock response, which is a bit of a fight or flight response to that cold stress that the body's under. And some of the immediate impacts of that can be gasping, increased blood pressure and hyperventilation.
Sorry, Norm. There has to be some ice in it.
So I can't wait any longer, this is it.
I think it's your turn.
So what do I do? Deep breath.
We're going to slowly step in foot first,
Yeah.
and then you're going to breathe into the belly. You'll start to hyperventilate, so just taking that breath.
I'm hyperventilating already.
So we're going to calm down that breath and send it into the belly. Stepping in when you're ready. Slowly sitting down. So we're just going to slow that breath down, breathing in through the nose and out, in and out.
Okay.
Slowing it down.
I did feel my heart rate slow down at the same time as feeling it needed to speed up. It was an odd sensation. Well, I can't pretend that it's not cold. It is freezing. Not quite as freezing as you think, though.
Are you joking?
And it's probably the longest 2 minutes of my life.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Helping them out of the tub, guys. Grab another hand. Now you can run into the ocean and get warm.
Vi Thierry Milmore felt the same.
It was exhilarating. I actually feel so much better after doing that, so it was just like you couldn't think of anything else while you were doing it. It was like that constant concentration of trying to survive for those 2 minutes.
It's certainly possible that there are psychological benefits associated with ice bathing. Whether there's any clinical long-term benefit is not a settled science at the moment.
Dr. Paul Goots is a researcher who studies the impact of cold immersion on the body.
The main risks associated with ice bathing or cold water immersion are that cold shock response that can cause gasping and hyperventilation, as well as that potential for a sudden cardiac event They do still exist with any cold water exposure, but they are small risks.
When I came along to this, I thought people come to this for the physical effects, you know, the physiology, the better immune system and so on. The reality is most people seem to be coming for the psychological effects, you know, the challenge of actually having done it. And I must say, having done it, having gone through the challenge and experienced it, it wasn't pleasant. I'm feeling pretty good about it. So now I'm going to warm up by going into the ocean.